So get me up to speed with this predator rule change. I mean, this is mostly coyotes, right? That the rule change would affect. Because
Oh,
that's the
that's
only
correct.
predator that's an issue right now that at this point there's no limit on reasons why you would shoot a coyote, right? And how many.
Yeah, that's correct. And our uh, what we see is an abundance of coyotes in Modoc County, as well as I'm sure in other Northern California counties abroad, right? Um, this would change that to when you were able to take such a predator specific to coyotes, and so. It's definitely with everything we have going on right now with the wolves. There is some talk about reintroducing the grizzly bear, and um, I'll be honest with you, I'm over this predator issue in the sense that let's talk about the prey animals. Let's start talking about our deer population, our elk population, and our antelope population that has diminished in the last 10, 20 years. And it just seems like we're totally focused, the state is totally focused on the predator population, and it's concerning.
Is this newest change dealing with the coyotes? Was this buried into that same rule update that included like an increase in how many pintails you could bag, or is this a totally separate thing?
I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, okay. But what has your conversation been like with Fish and Wildlife? Have they been responsive? Are they including you in any of this discussion at all?
There was they Yes and no. At times they've been responsive, other times non-responsive. Just depends on the situation that we're dealing with. This coyote issue is something relatively new. And so the North State sheriffs, many of us, I think you've seen the posts that's come out on our social media sites.
Yeah.
We've come together on this issue. I, along with some other sheriffs, plan to be at that meeting on May 15th. And I also believe some of our livestock producers will be at that meeting as well.
Is there any way to quantify what the total loss could be just in Modoc County if this rule were to change?
Not currently. Like I said, right now, I just spoke with Sheriff Fisher from Sierra County, and he was advising me that they continue to see significant loss just because of the wolves in their counties, Plumas and Sierra both.
Okay.
So this is just if we weren't able to take these coyotes as we do today, um, it's not uncommon to in some of these rural counties to see coyotes, multiple coyotes out in pastures and fields and those sort of things. Right now, the big issue right now is the wolves. It seems like they're killing lots and lots of livestock throughout Northern California.
Yeah, since we last spoke, is there any update on that? Have you heard back? Have you been speaking with, Congressman LaMelfa about it? I mean, the change has to come at a federal level, right? And change their status.
The federal and the state level, and yes, Congressman LaMalfa has been a wonderful voice for these Northern California counties on this issue, and we certainly appreciate his support on this issue.
Yeah, but for now, nothing. And nothing's changed, and there's really not much
No,
that people can do.
no, and we continue to have meetings. I still believe. I know sometimes it seems that that's not real, but I still believe in the voice of the people, and we still work for the people, and their voice on this issue is loud and strong, and they are the driving force on making change, getting change in this arena.
Okay. Anything else you want people to know about this latest predator change regarding the coyote situation? I mean, right now, there are no limitations. People can defend themselves, people can defend their livestock. But May 15th, we could see a change, right? If people don't show up and voice their concerns.
Yeah, and again, this is it's merely an agenda item for that we've seen. And so we're yet to see exactly what they're going to propose. And I think that's um, my belief is if we can get as many folks down there to be involved in that process is a benefit to all of us. You know, our voices need to be heard in Sacramento.